Do-do-do-do, it's Chemdork.
Hello everyone, this is Chemdork, and welcome to episode number 47 of Season 2 of my Buildcraft, where we play Minecraft with the mods Buildcraft, Thermal Expansion, and Forestry. So we are in the end. It is fitting that we're in the end now because it's, well, as I record this, it is the end of 2014. So it's nearly New Year's, so the episode should theoretically be out before New Year's. We'll see about that. But anyways, we are also in the end for another reason, which is that the mob farm you see here, this Enderman farm that we made some episodes ago using Buildcraft, well, we're going to be doing something pretty similar, except not in the end this time. We're going to be doing it in the Nether, because it relates to a need that I have, which is for wither skeletons, or wither skeleton skulls, I should say. Because I still don't have a, whatchamacallit, a beacon. I haven't fought a wither yet, so yeah, it'll be pretty exciting when I do, so because I have no idea if I will win. But anyway, we appear to have hit a limit of around 80 Endermen, it looks like, is kind of like a limit here, which is kind of weird. I didn't know there existed that, but I suppose there's no need to make this any bigger because I'm only going to be ever able to have 80 Endermen, it seems, in this farm. Don't know if that's been a change that's been made to Minecraft or not, but I kind of recall having the ability to have more Endermen here. Anyway. In any case, we are also ready to enchant a pickaxe, so why not do that here before we head on to this episode? Okay, I guess it's sort of fine. Anyway, so in this episode, like I said, we've been doing the power plant stuff for a while, so that's why I wanted to do something a little bit different. So let's go ahead as I, destroy these Endermen and get up a few more levels, maybe enchant my sword here. I will be back in the Nether, and we will go mess around with some things there. So I'll see you there in a minute. Well, here we are. We're back in the Nether base. We haven't been here in quite some time, so it's kind of an episode of going places we haven't been to in quite a long time. But anyway, we're not going to be doing our wither skeleton farm here in this Nether fortress. We're actually going to be going to another Nether fortress, which happens to be pretty close by, so I'm going to go ahead and take you there. Oh, go away, jeez. Ugh, just get that ready. But anyways, we just go over here, and actually I can use a lot of what was built in this Nether fortress already to get us there. So we just kind of follow this path. It really is not too far away whatsoever. Now the idea behind going into a new Nether fortress is that I want to try to maximize, or at least kind of maximize, the ability to spawn wither skeletons. They only spawn in Nether fortresses, so let's see if I can get this guy. Yeah. So anyways, they only spawn in Nether fortresses, so we need to be in a Nether fortress. But also, we need to maximize the chance that they're going to spawn in our farm by, well, eliminating the ability to spawn anywhere else. Normally that's done by half-slabbing a whole bunch of crap. Oh, here it is. We're here. This is the other Nether fortress right here. Now, normally that's done by half-slabbing everything, so every inch and every block is half-slabbed in order to minimize the spawns of wither skeletons. We're not going to be doing that. We're going to be doing something a little more, well, akin to what we've been doing already. Let me just look. Okay, that's good. Which is using Buildcraft and the items we have in Buildcraft to do it for us. So we have this nice thing called a filler, which can just remove the blocks, which is way easier. So we're going to be doing that. We're actually just going to be removing all the blocks that are Nether Fortress. So let me go ahead and show the chunks. I'll just push F9. I think this is from NEI. I'm not sure which mod actually has this. I'm pretty sure it's NEI. I don't think it's a default Minecraft thing, but pushing F9 with NEI shows you the chunks. So we are in a Nether Fortress chunk. I think right here is where it starts, if I'm not mistaken. And that's where we will start our Nether Fortress chunking. Now, in order to do that, we need to clear some land. We're going to be doing it with a filler. We need to power this with something, though. And I figured we might as well power it with a magmatic dynamo and sort of actually set up a little power area, which we're probably going to have to move around because it's going to be a large area I want to clear. Okay, so I'm going to set up that area and start the clearing, and then I will see you in just a second. Well, the first thing we need is some power for our clearing operations, so we're going to have to need to pump some lava. Oh my goodness. This is going to be difficult with you around. Jeez. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Come on back. Come on back. You're so hot. Come on. Think you're so crazy, huh? Mm-hmm. Alright. Anyway, so we're going to have to throw my pump down here. Hopefully it won't get destroyed. I really hope it doesn't, but I guess if it does, it does, and that's just the way it happens. I'm going to do it in a way that makes my life a little easier. I'm going to put it away from this because I don't know what the topography is like around here, although the pump actually automatically pulls from, you know, a reasonable location. I just want to basically send the pipe up there, so I will put the pump right, you know, I'm going to put it right, right over here. Here, let's just... careful not to kill this stupid pigman. There we go. Okay, pump is here and engaging. Engaging pipe. Okay, unfortunately we do have to power this thing, so let's throw a magmatic dynamo right here. And that's why I brought these buckets of lava. And wait, let's see. I think we do this. Oh my god. Drink it really quick. Really quick. Oh, goodness. Why am I not dying? Okay, we survived. Let's do that again. It's just a right click, as it turns out. It's just right click, no big deal. Okay, anyways. So anyways, we will... I don't know if we actually... I think the pumps still output 2 pipes, but I'm not positive on that one. Yeah, they do. They just have to be... Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Ugh. Jeez. Okay, I better just do this really right away. All right, come on, pipes. Take me up. Take me... Oh my goodness. Wow. I took away my bow. I really need that bow. Okay. Ooh, thankfully you're horrible shots. Come on. Die, you stupid things. Okay, they're really bad from this angle, obviously. They keep on missing. That's a secret about ghasts. Pick the right angles. Okay, they kind of didn't like that. One of them didn't. I think this guy. Come on, dude. My infinity bow should be helping. Yeah, I actually don't lose any arrows. That's pretty cool. Alright, anyways, so it's working. Let me just go over here. Just get away. Okay, I'm gonna grab some things and I'm gonna set up the operations. I'll be right back. Okay, well, I did that, but I didn't need to go up there, so I should have just stayed down, because staying down is smart, because we need to clear out from below as well, so, well, we'll start it here. So this is going to be the corner. I'm going to put the filler right there, and right here is going to be the magmatic engine that I'm going to be connecting this to. And then, well, and then I just essentially want to clear out as big of an area, a block going this way, as big as I can. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. The easy way, I suppose, is just to go up from here, as far as I can go. And you know what? I actually want to make sure that I can go a decent amount, so I think what I will do to make my life a little easier here is do one of these. Boom. Okay, there we go. So now I can see where the blue beams are and make sure I can intersect properly. Alright, so I'll go ahead and do that. I'll set up basically where these things intersect, and then I will be back. Alright, see you in a minute. Bye-bye. Second one is placed, and we have a company. We have company. We have company. Come on. Stop it. Come on. Okay, this is really dangerous because I'm on top of a... Well, that works. At least he didn't destroy my landmark, so alright, that's fair. Okay, well, there we go. Down we go, placing the other ones. Be right back. Okay, well, we are we are all set here, so I'm gonna get rid of this. Hopefully I can get back. It's no big deal if I can't. Well, we've set everything, so this is a nice big old box. It's actually the maximum size, I believe. I don't know if there is a maximum when going up, but anyways, we are probably not gonna get my landmarks back. Let's just say that. That's okay, though. And then magmatic dynamo, but first we'll set this to clear. And then we'll hit the town. We probably better jump up here first because this is going to instantly go. Once this gets some lava, wow, okay, here it goes. And this is, yeah, it's getting lava faster than it's actually giving RF. So cool. Let's see, I think this, I don't remember if this clears from bottom to top or top to bottom. I'm not sure anymore. Let's see. Okay, let's head this way, and I think I should be able to get up there via this. That should work. Oh, don't get stuck. I hate, one time I just died because I got stuck on something. Okay, well we can see some of the filler business doing its thing here. I think it's sending it over like there somewhere. Anyway, we'll check in with this later, and I'll see you in a bit just to see how this is going. Okay, see you in a bit. Yep, this is gonna take a while, but it is relatively easy. Just you just have to wait a while, that's all. So we're just gonna have to wait for this area to be cleared. Okay guys, we are back, and it is time for a little bit of a status update. We've been clearing these blocks, all of these blocks as you see, for quite some time. There's a lot of blocks. This was almost solid netherrack. It took quite a while. As you see, we actually have some lava that was left inside the tunnels. I don't know how many source blocks are here. It looks like more than one maybe, but at this point in time it's actually covering the ground, so it's not a big deal. But in front of me here you see that the filler is now actually clearing the netherrack, which is kind of odd. This is usually the filler clears in a kind of horizontal pattern, but it decided to clear this netherrack last, which is a bit odd. It actually left the whole bridge, and I thought it was going to not clear it, but it cleared it in the end. I don't know if this is a bug or just the way it works. I'm not really sure. But anyways, this is almost done now. Let's head back, and I'll see you in a second. Huh. Well, this is an interesting thing. I actually just deleted the one source block that was there, and it appears that all of this lava was created by that one source block. So, yeah, it's all going away in a kind of a glitchy fashion, but it'll go away eventually. Okay, just thought I'd share. And now it's time to do some experiments, guys, so I'll meet you in just a second. Okay, guys, before we actually get to building the farm, it's time to do a little bit of an experiment, because we need to determine how to create our spawn area and near-death experience for the wither skeletons. So I say a near-death experience because we don't want wither skeletons to spawn, fall down, and then, fall to their doom. Because if they do that, they won't drop any skulls. In order to drop a skull, you need to actually hit the mob yourself for the final blow. So we want them to fall down and be nearly dead at the bottom, not completely dead. And the reason, again, just in case you're a little confused, the reason why we had to clear all that area is because we wanted to maximize our spawning of wither skeletons in one particular location. In this case, the idea is to have them spawn right on a pressure plate. And in order to do that, we have to eliminate all other block possibilities for them to spawn. So the easiest way is to either half slab everything or get rid of all the blocks, which is, we chose the latter of the two. And so here, okay, so the objective here is to, like I said, figure out how far we need to drop these guys. So right now I have this set up. This is 30 blocks up, and you have a pressure plate, a repeater, a block, a sticky piston, and the block in front of that. And the idea here is that they spawn on this pressure plate, just like the Enderman farm, and then they are pushed and fall to their doom. So that's the idea. Let's see if it works. Now we can spawn a skeleton. Oh, we need to be in not peaceful. The ghasts are really annoying. Yeah, there they go again. We can use one of these eggs. There actually are no where are they? There actually are no spawn wither skeleton eggs here. It's just spawn skeleton, which usually spawns a wither skeleton. There is a way to spawn a wither skeleton. You actually can use a command. So there we go. that is the command for spawning a wither skeleton if you so chose to do so. It will spawn it right where you are, so if we do that, a wither skeleton spawns, he falls to his doom. Okay. But we're going to use eggs because it usually works for spawning wither skeletons. So let me do it now. Oh, well, there we go. See, as you see, sometimes it just spawns a skeleton, but a lot of times it spawns a wither skeleton. He died, so this is obviously too far up. So let's lower this platform and see at what point do they just barely survive. Now, I could lower it, or I could do the easier way, which would be raise it. Raise the level of the ground, which is what we're going to do. So this is 30 blocks, so that's 29, 28, 27, 26, 25. Let's do 25 blocks. Let's see if this works. Come on. Boom. Wither skeleton still dies. Okay, so that's 25 blocks up. So let's do 24, 23, 22, 21, 20. That should be. Okay, so that should be 20 blocks up. He lives. Cool. Okay, so let's see how many hits we have to... How much did he live? That's 1, 2... Okay, so he lived too much. Let's kind of split the difference then. We need to... Maybe that's 20, that's 21, 22, maybe 23? Because we had to hit him 3 times? Let's go with that. Yeah, I'm going with that. Yay for... Hooray for hardened glass. This way ghasts don't kill us with fireballs, although they are not incentivized to kill us. Okay, he survived. Cool. Let's hit him. Wow, cool. Well, that works. 23 seems to be the magic number. So let's spawn a bunch more and see what happens. I want to make sure this actually works. There's one. Whoops. That one. That was actually a whoops there on my part. One of these guys might have... Alright, well that seems to work though. This actually seems to be okay. One of those guys actually spawned on the piston. Gotta wait. Okay. 2, 3, 4. We'll do 5. 5. Okay. See, it's most of the time you spawn a wither skeleton. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's definitely it. So 23 blocks down is where they spawn. There is one more test we have to set up. In order to do that, we have to actually... What we're going to have in this setup is we're going to stack these spawning things on top of one another like we did in the Enderman farm, but that means that the ones above the wither skeletons will fall more than 23 blocks, which is bad. So in order to do that, what we can do is set it up so that they fall on vines the same way we did it in the end. And with a button on the bottom. So this last vine is essentially where their feet will be. They'll start falling once they get to the level of this button. So 1, 2... So instead of being at this level, we basically lowered it by 1, 2 blocks. So I think if I lower this by 2 blocks to here, I guess that would be it. That should work. Okay, so I'm going to try that. Let's try and see what happens here. I think that should work. Maybe not, but well, we'll see. I'm gonna if this doesn't work, I'm gonna recount and see what happens. Let's go ahead. All right, he's fallen down. See, he kind of got stopped a little. Okay, he survived, and yeah, that's it. Okay, so cool, that works. It's 23 blocks, and we're gonna set it up where they have the vines like this. The last vine is gives them a 23 block fall. Cool. Science is wonderful. Alright, back to the nether and back to building. Alright, this time we're going to build it. See you in a second. Well, I made a pit stop here in the end because for our design to be a replica of the Enderman farm, the spawn and push area, I actually just want to use exactly this. So we're going to use some Buildcraft items to copy that specifically. And how we do that is with blueprint and an architect table and some landmarks. So I'm going to go ahead and get set up. I'll meet you up at the top. All right, we are ready to capture this this farm. I'm actually going. This Enderman farm is created with it's essentially repeating units of 1, 2, 3, 4 repeating units of layers stacked on top of one another. I picked the second layer to copy because the first layer down the bottom has vines on it. So I want to remove those from the blueprint. I'll add them later. So I'll add them once everything is built. but what I want to do is copy this second layer here. So I'm going to start at this level, and we want to include over there, there, and then there's another one over there. I don't want to include this glass side because I want to make it hardened glass or something else. And then I do want to, however, include this little air block right there. So in order to do that, we can actually just place them right that. So if I right-click, it should draw a box, and it does. This is going to include all of the one layer, plus the layer of air above it. And then if you repeat this box up and up and up, you forever, you can create as many of these units on top of one another as you can. So we'll do that. So right now we'll have to make a blueprint now, and you use this with an architect table. So you mark out your area first, and then you place the architect table. Now it actually does matter in terms of placement and direction, because that will be linked to the blueprint. So what we want to do is actually, I'm going to place it like this. That way we will be facing, when we place down the builder, and the blueprint will be built based on the direction of being at this corner of the farm area. So I'm going to grab my landmarks back if I can. That one's just going to be lost forever, as is this one. Okay, no big deal. And then what we'll do is use, we can actually, excavate is on. Nice. Rotate is, I don't know. Okay, anyways, we can place a blueprint in here. First I'm going to call it something. We'll call it Enderman farm. Yeah, we'll call it stack mob farm. Does that work well? Yeah, it's a tower mob farm, or it's a stack mob farm. It's stacked on top of one another. No, all of them are going to be like that. So this is the tower mob farm setup. Okay, that works. So I'm going to place a blueprint in here, and it should create one. Tower mob farm by Kimdork. Perfect. That's it. That's all we need to do. And now I can delete all this stuff, and we're going to head to the Nether and see it in action. All right, see you there in just a second. Okay, we're back, and we're in our large hole we created, but it's not large enough to maximize the output of wither skeletons. So what I'm probably going to do is half slab a bunch of this land, but we're going to now build our farm. So we have to decide on location. Is it just going to be in the center here? Well, I know I'm going to have to clear out more area anyways, so I'm thinking that I need to clear out a section over there, a section right over here, and another section diagonally over there. So I probably should create the farm kind of in the middle of all that, which would be almost at that corner point over there. So I think somewhere in the middle right around here is where we're going to create it. So I'm going to go ahead and build over to there, and then we'll start. So before I do that, though, let me just chug a bunch of that, and that should help. Okay, I'm going to build over to there, and then we're going to start. So see you in a second. Okay, well, here is where the farm's going to be, so now let's go ahead and, so that these 16 blocks right here represent the inner part of our spawning area, where they're going to fall down. We are at the corner here now of the intersection of these two areas, which I will be removing as well. So we're going to have to count up 23 blocks, and so this is 23 blocks of air to fall to get to this block right here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And then the 23rd block actually is going to be, the 23rd block is buttons. That's kind of how it is. So for this one, I will make, so that was the corner block, so that's 1, 2, so I'm going to make a ring here. I'll be right back. Well, I made a ring, and now it's time for buttons. So we're going to put the buttons here first. So I'll set this area all up. We just need 16 buttons. I'll do the same thing over on this side. 1. And then I will place the vines. We'll place 2 units of vines, just like the Enderman farm, because that's what you need. Okay, I'll be, I'll be right back. Okay, well, I added some vines, but I didn't add the second layer of vines because this is actually going to be the bottom part of our first level. So, I actually built this wrong. That's wrong. It's going to be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this is correct because it copied 2, then there's the block here, and I think this is where the actual blueprint starts, which means this is where our builder should be. And this is the direction we need to face, so I think this is correct. We'll know once we put in a blueprint. Boom. Okay, so this is the tower mob farm. It is looking appropriately. Okay, there's 3. It should be equal on both sides. Should be 1, 2, 3. I think so. I think that's equal on both sides. It looks quite right. Okay, it looks quite right. Let's see how far. Oh my goodness, I underestimated the size of this thing. We need to increase this a little. I'll be right back. Hold on. Alright, well I had the builder all set up and ready to go, but then I realized, oh wait, we're not just making one of these things, we're making 4 on top of one another, so we're using these things. They're called path marks. Now, the funny thing is with path marks and builders, and when you have a build print or a blueprint, you have to set your builder, you have to set your path marks first, then you set your builder, then you place your blueprint. The builder, normally when you place your builder, like this, and you place a blueprint, the blueprint starts from here. When you have a path mark, so if I started this, I'm just going to make a simple path mark setup. I'm just going to literally do it this way. Smallest, right click, smallest location. Place the blueprint right there. Place the builder right there. If I place the blueprint here, you see it actually adds a space in between, which is fine. You just have to, know that that's what's happening. So normally we wanted to start our builder and put it here. We want our builder here now, and the path mark is now going to be here. Okay. So each of these are 4 tall. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be 1 level. That's the 2nd level. That's the 3rd level. And we just need 1 on the 4th level. That should be enough. And then let's try to be crafty. Come on. There we go. That'll do. And there we go. Perfect. Like that move, huh? Slick moves, Chemdork. Slick moves. Alright, so we put it there. We get back our path marks. No, we don't. Because I didn't actually right-click. Yeah, okay, so we placed them. We have to right-click first to draw the line. That draws the path that the builder now takes. We grab our path marks back. There's the other one. Okay. And now, if I put the blueprint in, it should be in the proper location, and it is. It's 3 away, which is proper. Okay. And now I can put all the bunch of things in there. So we need 128 blocks for 1 level, which means we need more for multiple ones. So 128 blocks for 1 level. Let me just take all this out. Oops, I'll put some of this back in. All right, so 128, that's 1 level, 2 levels. 3 levels, 4 levels. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stacks of stone bricks. That's fine. We need 2 complete stacks of redstone repeaters. We're going to need 2 complete stacks of pressure plates. We're going to need 2 full stacks of sticky pistons. What do you know? I have all the items I need. Then I need a magmatic dynamo and some lava. Oh, we need some lava. Okay, I'll be right back because I need to get some lava. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. All right, now let's go ahead and start this up. So we just need 1 magmatic engine, and yeah, and we just need to give it some lava. So it's just a right click this time. It should work. Boom. Build away. Wow, this is cool. Okay, so it's building kind of 1 block at a time almost, but this is exactly right. Wow, that is so cool. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. Whoa, guys, that's awesome. So it places the first, and then, boom, 2nd level. And it should start with the gap of air in between. This is so awesome. Check it out. Check it out. This is going to build the whole thing. All right, let's time-lapse this sucker. Okay, we'll be right back. This is really cool. Wow, that's awesome. Wow, that is the quickest way to build a mob farm. There you have it. Okay, so that's done now, and we're done. We're absolutely done. Oh, cool, it puts the blueprint right back inside like it's a resource. How nice. Oh, yes, this is the way to remove the... Okay, great. So now all we need to do is get rid of some of these blocks, and ooh, be careful. Be very careful not to step on these pressure plates right here. In fact, I would be probably... Good idea. I need to get more vines. Darn it. But good idea is to remove these pressure plates, then place the vines, and then put them back in place. So that's what I'm going to do. I will be back. But you see, when I do that. But there we go. Pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna be right back. I need to place some glass here. I need to place some vines and kind of fix this up, and then half slab on the top. It's actually very important that on this top we put some. We put half slabs all along the top here, because otherwise things can spawn here. Okay, so I'll be right back. You guys notice anything strange? So I put the sides on this mob farm now, and I was beginning to build up into the mob farm, and I noticed that there was something a little odd. So the landing area is actually half the size of the mob farm. We'll have to increase that. But other than that, it's all set, and things should be working well. They're not at the moment. We haven't actually had a mob fall down, and the reason being is because, well, there's plenty of other areas for mobs to spawn right now. There's lots of flat area, even with our usage of the filler. We removed a lot of spawn area, but really what we did was simplify the spawn area. So instead of being hilly, crazy, awful terrain, it's now really flat. But that makes it really easy to fill with half slabs by just using the filler once again. So as you see, I am clearing that area as well. I'll be clearing that chunk, and like I said, the other chunk in the corner. And that'll take some time, but it will, in the end, give us a real nice, clear area for spawning a bunch of mobs. And that'll be cool. So we're using the maximum size. This is the biggest you can make it, which is 64 by 64 by 64 cube. That's what we're removing. And like I said, it's taking some time, but it's a whole fun endeavor. But that's the time we have for this episode. It's going to be a little long otherwise, and a little boring if we just watch me clear some room. But everybody, please have a happy New Year. We actually got this episode out in time for the New Year, so that's great. So I wish everyone a happy 2015, and thank you guys for watching me in 2014. Hope to continue this into 2015. And in many days to come, I should say, we'll be doing some cool new stuff in this... Oh! Did you see that? We just had our first spawn death. Cool! Wow, it was a Zombie Pigmen, but that's okay. I anticipate that we will be having Zombie Pigmen fall in here, and I was thinking that it probably would be enough to kill them, but the Wither Skeleton should stay alive. The only thing I can't deal with is Blaze, because Blaze are just they're gonna spawn and then just, like, stay up there and be annoying. But I hope they're not going to be too annoying. That's the idea. Okay, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. We'll be continuing this in next year, like I said. So thanks a lot, and take care. Bye-bye.